Top 3 questions I get asked on this channel. What does the Amazon Relay load board look like? How do I book loads? And when I book those loads, how do I stay so local? These are the relay rates for Tuesday, January 30th.
Let's get into those SoCal relay rates.
Alright, as always, going to put chapters in this. Feel free to go ahead and skip ahead to your section. I'm going to do recommended up front. Then we'll take a look at 53, follow that up with 26, and then we'll close out with some spot capacity. So let's jump into this recommended here. It has been, January 2024 has been the worst month I've ever seen. I mean, I took the first couple weeks off, but the last 2 weeks have just been terrible. I mean, not just in San Diego, kind of the whole Southwest. But let's just see here. Recommended. San 5 going to Phoenix, 1 pick, 1 stop. That is going to be a loaded trailer going over to Phoenix, $2 a mile. Same thing for 201 a mile. Here's a box truck order. San 5 ending up in Hamul, 5 stops. 222 total payout, 242 a mile. They've got you going from San 5 to, I'm betting, a post office off of Stevens Way in San Diego. Then to, I'm betting, a post office in San Ysidro, 1 in Tecate, and then finally ending up in Hamul. Let's see. San Diego, another box truck. This one starts on Thursday, February 1st. 3 a.m., 244 total payout, 6 stops, starting at San 5, going to Vista, going to San Marcos, going to Escondido, back to San Diego, and then ending over in Coronado. 53-foot trailer. Here's a big trip. National City, 3 stops, ending in Union City. I'm betting Georgia. Yeah, so they got you taking a empty trailer from National City up to Ontario. And then in Ontario, you're picking up a loaded trailer and taking that to Union City, Georgia for $2 a mile, $4,485 total payout. Here's 53 recommended. Fontana ending up in, where's Rossford? So they've got you going to HNE1. That is Edison, New Jersey. And then from there heading to Rossford, Ohio. That's Lou in the background. We're just out here bumming around waiting for our load to start. It's kind of going crazy in the truck here tonight. The fact that my recommendeds are already showing Paris loads, that's kind of indicative of how bad it's been lately. But to it, let's just jump into that 53. My local load board, Otaida Vista PO, power only, no matching loads. Let me turn this auto refresh off. Nothing locally. Let's switch that around to looking at everything coming out of San Diego. 7 loads, so there's that National City to Union City, Georgia. San Diego to Phoenix, we saw that. San Diego to Phoenix, that one was 201 a mile, now it's 202, so it looks like it went up by a little bit. Another SDM4 and San 5 share the same building. It's the same thing. So SDM4 and San 5 are the same place going to Phoenix. So that's another one for $1.57 a mile. Trailer provided. Here's a site I'm not familiar with. Oh yeah. So this is 2 third-party sites, and then finally ended up in Stockton for $1.64 a mile. And when they say on there, how long do they say it's gonna take? Yeah, 17 hours and 32 minutes. I bet that it takes every minute of that, because a third-party site is going to be, if you're waiting for them to load you, you're waiting for a dock door. So I'm, $800 for 17 and a half hours work. Not really it's not drawing me to it tonight. San 5 ending up in Vegas for $1.44 a mile. I mean, and yeah, and 2 third-party sites. How long do they say that trip's going to take? 10 hours, 58 minutes. I bet with 2 third-party sites, I bet you it takes longer than that. And then finally a San 3 going up to Stockton. These are all, like, San Diego's not looking great. Let's just see, let's jump around here a little bit and just look at, like, Los Angeles. California. Lou, what are you doing? He's playing with a bungee cord. And let's just see what top money is out of Los Angeles. Price per distance highest. So they've got a couple little, Buena Park to Buena Park short trip, $12 a mile. But look at this. They say it's going to take 19 hours. Yeah, you're going to 2 third-party sites. I know that rate per mile looks good, but, $12 a mile looks good on paper, but $394 over 20 hours, not that good of a deal anymore. Here's one, $8.15 a mile, starting at a third-party site. Where's the second stop? Ontario. Then they have you going to San Bernardino. It's weird, it says 3 stops, but I only see 2. Oh, and then Fontana. So, yeah, again, $8.15 a mile looks real good, but then the third-party site and you doing a live unload, load, whatever you want to call it, you know, $230, your time's probably worth more than that. 688 out of Paris going to Miraloma, 5 stops for $200. I mean, that's, 6 hours for $200. That's not great. Let's just see. I had some people ask me if I could jump around to other places in Southern California. Let's just see what, like, Ontario is looking like. So top money in Ontario is those same Buena Park ones. It's close enough. Let's just check out in Fresno just to see, like, what's top money out in Fresno. It's about as far north as I'm willing to go. Top money in Fresno is going from Visalia to Newark for $233 a mile. At least it's one pick, one stop, 216 miles. There's another Visalia to San Bernardino, $1.95. But I mean, you figure the 14 loads in Fresno, the top dollar right now is $233, so things are not great. Let's take a look at those box trucks. SD box truck. Now, I will say on this, the last couple times I've checked this, there have been no loads. Yeah, and there it is again. No loads. I wonder where those loads are that were on the recommended. Let's just expand this out. Let's be sure I have everything selected. Box truck all. Let me go back to my recommended and just see. Let's see here. Load board. Because there were some in there and recommended a minute ago. San Diego to Jamul. I wonder why that one's not showing up. It's 26 foot because it shows there. Look at saved searches. I must be doing something wrong here. SD box truck. No results. Be sure I have everything turned on right. One-way round trip, solo, max miles. Let's take that off of there. Maybe max miles is messing me up. Nothing. Something's weird with this because I don't know why they're showing up as recommended, but then nothing's showing up in my load board. Let's go back to load board. SD box truck. I've got to be doing something wrong here. That 250 filled back in. I may edit this part out. This is good. Watch me mess around with this. Well, here's some similar matches. 26-foot box truck starting at a third-party site, ending up at ONT 5. 3 stops going from Ontario to Walnut. Let's just do this. Let's say, okay, I don't want a box truck in San Diego. Let's look at a box truck in Los Angeles. All right, here we go. So there's 6 box truck orders right now in LA. That one we just saw. Here's one going from LGB3 ending up at DOT4 in Camarillo, $235 a mile. ONT2 going to Vegas. They're paying $208 for a box truck to one pick, one stop, San Bernardino to Vegas. Another one pick, one stop, San Bernardino to Vegas, 4 cents a mile cheaper. Changes the total payout by like $8. Another ONT2 to Vegas. So it looks like they're sending a lot of box trucks over there, not a lot of 53s. So they're all about, $204 a mile. Let's just see box trucks out of Fresno. I said I would expand this search out a little bit. Fresno, California. 3 results. So here's one going from FAT2 Visalia to Chino, one pick, one stop, $161 a mile. Fresno to Tracy, one pick, one stop, $256 a mile. And then Fresno to Calax. I believe Calax is the airport for $218 a mile. So just not a lot on there. Loads are scarce and rates are down. That's a bad combination. Let's take a look at that spot capacity. Got this one 4:53 in the morning. They were looking for Bloomington, California to Dallas, Texas. One pick, 3 drops. They were accepting offers starting at $2,815. I hear you, Lou. You're a good boy. Another one I got at $351. This was a local one. This was a trailer required. Leaving out of San Diego, it had 4 stops, ending up in Eastvale, I believe. $321 is what they were accepting rates for. I probably wouldn't even touch that for less than $600-800. I mean, that's just me, but 4 stops with your own trailer is going to take a long time. Lou, you are a good boy. You're killing me. Let me record and then we'll go for a walk. Here was a 125 in the morning. They were looking for a 53-foot truck. Let's see, 514 miles for $950. I didn't know bulldogs could make noises like that. He's the first one I've had that makes noises like that. You're a good boy, Lou. And then let's see, yesterday they were looking for, oh yeah, they had these Vistas going up to Santa Clarita. They were empty trailers, 128 miles for $500 a piece. So local. These are the relay rates for January. People are gonna think I abuse you. Be good. Top 3 questions I get asked on this channel. What is the Amazon relay load? Lou. Top 3 questions I get asked on this channel. You're the only one that's done this. You're the only one. I've had 3 before you.